Hello, Durrani here, back with the Disco Elysium, or just Disco Elysium, not the Disco Elysium. Final cut, if that makes a difference. Anyway, back to, actually I'm just trying to use up some time right now. I know there's the smoking guy. I wonder if I can see him at night without having to wait till Wednesday. According to the journal, I looked earlier, I was just waltzing around, and I noticed that it said that he might be back at 2100 hours, and it's 1942 right now, so it's just a matter of, I guess, using up time. There's always a book I could try finding. Talk to majority of the people around, and I haven't come across anything newish. Oh, I should talk to her. I haven't talked to her in a while. She's the proprietor of the bookstore. She tends to be a bit chatty. But anyway, this might be a quickie. Running around doing some errands and stuff like that. I'm actually waiting for something to finish, so I thought I'd squeeze in a quick play while I'm waiting on stuff. But I'll try to do what I can.
Hello, esteemed officer, and welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People.
Okay, the girl outside mentioned that this place is cursed. I did speak to the girl briefly before I started the stream, and she did mention a curse.
Cursed? Who said that? Annette? I will have a word with her. This place is not cursed. It has a robustly magnetic energy. Good for commercial activity. My business is thriving, sir.
What in God's name is she talking about?
God. I've told her not to do that. It's such a disgusting habit. She'll get over it. Anxiety is a part of life. She can, if she has enough willpower. This is what's called growing pains. Life isn't easy. Life doesn't give breaks.
Come on, ma'am. It's obvious she can't do anything about it. You are placing an unnecessary burden on a young child.
She stands stiff and severe, silently fuming. She's looking for one, but there simply aren't any good arguments for being an asshole.
Oh no. Hold on. I need to invite her inside and apologize. She must be freezing out there.
Yeah, stupid lady. Good God.
There. I don't know what to say to you. My husband, he tries to teach me business lessons. I have what my mother called a dull mind. All this stress.
Okay.
Yes, my husband is a successful entrepreneur east of the river. If only he were more involved in the business we're running up here. No matter. Soon we'll both be off for Grand Couronne.
That's a good thing I just had a chat. One thing that I forget is that there's a lot of people here, and I really need to make sure that I keep checking back with them for more information, because their lines of dialogue do change quite a bit. And you talk to one person and you find one thing, and who knows what dialogue or who it'll affect. So I really got to start chatting it up a lot more.
It's a proper place to live. One of the most peaceful neighborhoods east of Jamrock. You may know it for its massive housing projects. Most of the buildings are empty at the moment. It's a great opportunity to get ahead of the crowds. Better times ahead for sure. He made the initial investment. Since then, he's been what you might call a silent partner.
Super silent, almost inaudibly so.
Okay, that's interesting. Is she an only child?
Yes, I'm afraid so. A real treat she is. It would be nice if she had... No, we couldn't have afforded more children, really. Not in this economy.
A glimmer of sadness blinks through the well-crafted exterior.
We're quite busy people, you know, my husband and I. Quite busy. Children are a lot of work. You don't look like a father, so I don't expect you to understand. I'm sorry. I'm sure you do understand. She's been too busy helping me here, so she studied at home this trimester. This is a temporary solution, of course. I assure you, I of all people understand the importance of education. She will be back in school the moment the store takes off.
And hell freezes over? Never mind. It's not a good topic to get into. The woman looks aloof. Her features much softer. Occasionally she glances at her daughter's silhouette.
Goodness, you were already doing good, browsing the shelves. Why'd you stop? Don't you feel compelled? Go, go! Get back there. The books await you. Everything is on the shelves. Take a look yourself. The shelves compel you, don't they?
She smiles and nods, seemingly relieved.
Okay, so there was some interesting additions to what she'd been saying previously.
The curtains, tattered with age, and just as you're about to pull apart the curtains, the petrified voice of the shop owner cries out once more.
Sir, don't touch that. I told you it's off limits for the customers. Parapsychologically speaking, we're done if you decide to open them. I won't be held responsible for the consequences. It's too dangerous.
Too dangerous.
She looks away, mumbling. Why is everyone always messing with the curtains? Why can't they just buy books like normal people?
Why? It's not like anyone was killed there.
Like her own bluntness.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to be so impolite. Just please don't go there. I can't allow that. You'll only make things worse and unleash the powers. No, it's just a storeroom for the employees, I told you. Now please step away from the curtains. You do? My God, even more reasons not to mess with the curtains. Just step away, dear sir.
Oh, God, temptation. Oh, curiosity. And you know what? I really should.
No! Please just talk to me.
Talking is always good. Go see what she lies. Rip them open, we say. There is something mysterious about the curtains. Be careful. The curtains, tattered with age and covered in dust, hang before you.
Oh, I gotta
as if
try.
taunting you.
I kind of want to save, but I want to try.
You see a dimly lit room full of dusty furniture and trash. A doorway stands in the back, covered in dozens of scary little Seminese wards, your shadow looming over it like an omen.
I warned you. You're unleashing forces beyond your understanding.
That's just that whole response is why I had to do it. Unleashing forces beyond my all this from a book peddler regarding some curtains. Not she's mentioned employees, back room, storage, blah blah blah. But to say that, come on, like I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna rip the curtains open. Well, you know what, lady? You know, I'm gonna talk to you real quick now that I have them opened.
I wasn't kidding when I said we're parapsychologically done. You clearly don't care about the consequences. What gives you the right? Don't expect my help from now on. The back door is locked and I threw away the key. I won't trifle with such forces. Do look at the books, though. The books compel you.
Okay, threw away the key. Let's take a look. Okay, this is interesting. What do we have here? Hair dryers? Androgynous portrait. That hair poster. Then a door.
A heavy door with a missing handle stands before you, covered in dozens, if not hundreds, of Seminese trinkets and charms. It appears to be locked. What if you just break it down?
Huh.
That's right. Take in your surroundings. You need to have a solid ground and a proper posture if you want to succeed. Steady breathing. Solid core. You've got this.
I'm gonna
With
open
one
this door.
shoulder forward, you're ready to smash into the door like a battering ram. The room is dimly lit and littered with old barbershop rubbish, but the path to the door is clear.
What about the door?
It's made of a solid block of wood, but it has stood there for ages. The hinges are old and coated with a carmine layer of rust. It should be doable. Only an echo. No one is there. A hollowed out, dark echo.
Yeah, I'm gonna save this. Let's do a quick save.
A heavy door with a missing handle stands before you, covered in dozens, if not hundreds, of
All right.
Siamese
Oh,
trinkets
breaking
and charms.
through. Okay.
It appears to be locked.
Ow! I heard myself. Appears to be locked. Ow.
You smash into the wood and see a small crack appear on the door frame. It's going to take one more try to break through to the other side.
All
but
right.
you've done it.
You're not thinking of trying again, are you?
Smashing the door again. Fuck the system. Freeze, jerk, eggs. Hands up now. Fuck it, it hurts. Let's see. I'm gonna go wordless, and I'm gonna heal real quick. Huh. Interesting. Now what?
Bent metal, broken glass. Your path lies strewn with the broken forms of everyday objects. You are the destroyer, the bane of inanimate matter.
Gaze upon me, stuff in despair.
Kudos.
Anti-object task force. What the hell? It's a gym? Okay, what do you got to
What
say?
is this place?
Looks like a gym to me.
Yes, but no one's been here in ages. I doubt the electricity still works. Good thing we have a flashlight on us. Don't forget to take it out of your bag before we move on.
Oh,
Some
okay.
specks of dust shimmer in a ray of streetlight falling from the window. Other than that, the room is dark. An eerie feeling rises in your chest.
Yes, because it's closed. No need to look for supernatural explanations where a banal one will do. Now let's move on, shall we?
At least he didn't really say much about me just busting the door open. Oh wait, no, I don't have a level up. I wanted to get the flashlight out. Let's put that there. Okay. I'm gonna do another quick save. Another reason for the quick save, I noticed I had a couple odd crashes lately, so that's another reason why I'm gonna be a little bit more, or I'm gonna be using the saves a little bit more than usual. Oh, okay, this is interesting. Wow, okay. Smells like leather and sweat. I actually moved the flashlight around. Ah, I wonder if I could have used this in some other See, I hadn't known that. Sand is dripping from the and I'm beginning to wonder if there's other ways to utilize this now. And, oh! Shot put ball. Okay. Wonder if that could be used as a replacement ball for the gentleman outside. But yeah, now that I know I can use it like this. Damn. Wait, let's take a look. No. I don't want to go out the door. This would have been good to know. What's this? Wall bars. It looks like we got some stairs. City's Fortis, the rest is worn off. Barbell.
A barbell lies on the floor. The color has worn off its weight plates. It's 60 kilograms. Your triceps hum at the sight of these weights. Show the world what kind of beast it's dealing with. Lift them. There are no collars on the barbell. This is a safety hazard.
True.
Why does it feel so familiar?
Low.
No, it's not that. It's the stale smell of rubber, the squeaky sound of sneakers, your bruised knee against the mat, and a whistle. Then the feeling is gone.
Bruce knee against the mat.
It's just a memory from another life, when you were young and fit.
You're right. The weight may fall off. Better not touch it then. It would be a violation of EPIS safety regulations if the gym was still operating, but it isn't. No one's supposed to come here anymore.
You know what? I'm gonna give it a shot anyway. Probably gonna, oops, keep hitting the wrong button. Probably gonna hurt myself, but, why not? Oh, yep, gonna hurt myself. Yep, I did. God dang it. I knew it. I'm gonna live with it.
You managed to hoist it off the ground, but the barbell feels wobbly and dangerous. Your hands slick with sweat. Turns out you're no beast, just an old man with bad form.
Hey, Zexamorphous, how's it going? You got it first. Well, I didn't exactly make myself
it wasn't such a good idea to smash through that back door.
A very physical guy in game, a more intellectual thing. But yeah, new places I discovered. I don't know how long this one's gonna go because I'm in the middle of a bunch of errands and I was afraid that I wasn't going to be able to get any playtime in, so I'm slipping it in while I can. And at least I'm finding new stuff. Okay. Whoa. Hold on. Okay. Does this suck? Yeah.
Proper weightlifting gloves would definitely afford a better grip.
Okay. Yeah, I know I'm not a particularly strong specimen when I made this character. What's this? Oh, hello. Blocked by old window panes and debris. What do we got here? Least you can do is get me a bottle. Oh, a lot of stuff. Large demijohn full of strange liquid? Okay. Oh, great. Is that a mannequin? A deer head. Airship rotors. My fourth window repair shop. Oh, so okay, I know where I'm at now. I know what building I'm in. Naked mannequin torso. What do we got in here? We got some cash. Good amount of cash. Blue velvet. Got some other... Okay, let's take a look here first. What's this?
Your flashlight slides over an old green chalkboard covered in scribbles, sketches, and schemes like some ancient cave mural. Some of the writing has faded with age, but you can still make out sections here and there. Photos and drawings have been pinned to the board. These lithe, pointy-eared creatures appear to be different types of welkins. You make out autumnal candle welkins casting wax-based magic.
Huh.
Translucent welkins with organs shining under their skin, and even ether welkins hailing from the vast emptiness of sidereal space. Who are all those creatures? Fantasies of a tortured, feverish mind? You should adopt one of those welkins as your persona. No longer a mere man, but a welkin. One of the welkins, towering among the rest, appears to be different, however. It's Vara Hamira, a high welkin, his face white and scarred like cracked marble. This is clearly a welkin supremacist. The note
Project
says
Dreadboard?
all non-Welkin races will be purged. The Haldor, the Twarg, the humans, and even headless men, all of them, purged. Imagine a world filled only with Welkin, Green Welkin, Dread Welkin, and the High Welkin to rule them all.
An inordinate amount of time has gone into drawing these little Welkin creatures. Some people really like building a world, I think, even if it's just for a game. This looks like concept art for a project. It's not really real. Political commentary. That one has a great beard too. Just look at those details. So much effort.
The photo collage depicts barren, icy landscapes wrapped in perpetual night. You see permafrost and glacial landforms, dead trees grown in under the snow. Entire oceans have been frozen from shore to shore. There are pictures of settlements on dried up riverbeds, abandoned in a storm. Animal corpses in the dark, carcasses and bones. You see primitive oil rigs built into glaciers, boreal dvorg, yurts under the snow, great mammoth-like beasts of burden. Albeit dark and cold, this vision also feels cozy in its own way, like eggnog or morphine, a much-needed respite from our own world. A pinned postcard reads, "The heat death scenario. A desperate fight for geothermal energy engulfs the world as Wirral becomes untethered from its sun, drifting through the universe." This is a monthly calendar from the year 50. Cryptic words like sprint, daily minimi, and GPI span the marker-drawn grid, the grand scheme of production and money. It looks a bit like an academic calendar, only much more brutal. Minimi stands for a mini meeting. It's part of a bigger framework for managing work called RUN. Station 41 tried to implement it a few years ago, but failed. As time goes on, the numbers in the boxes grow rarer and rarer. The board becomes an empty snowfield in the final days. Only failure and regret dwell in this region.
Looks like they didn't make it.
Huh.
A note in the bottom left corner of the chalkboard says, "See the prod schedule filament for details." The handwriting is only partly legible, but you can still make out 3 slogans: "Call in, tune out," "Wirral untethered," and "Heat death of the universe." The full text reads, "Heat death of the universe is the new black." Another note says, "The biggest advancement in role-playing systems since the 30s.
Huh.
Outside, a cold wind wraps the building in its bosom. Snowflakes in the wind. An old woman passes what the locals call the doomed commercial area. She tries hard not to look at the bookstore windows. It's unwise."
Okay. Interesting. And we got, looks like, more books, boarded up windows. I'm gonna go back and start from here. Oh, that's a door. Okay. Developers of the most advanced RPG in the universe. I wonder if this is a nod to them.
This old fireplace is covered in lines drawn in blue and red marker, the mesh spreading over the stone like blood vessels on alabaster skin. It looks ghostly and strangely ancient. The whole thing resembles Kadran mosaic tiles. Very pedantic. History classes, students with their textbooks open, studying the roots of our civilization. Those aquarelle blue tiles looked beautiful in the sun. Radio frequencies, it seems. UKV 123.6, UKV 123.7, UKV 123.9. Some written notes, too. Sparse and cryptic. Unclear. It looks like a cardiovascular system split into veins and capillaries. Very advanced. You think so? The web is comprised of radio stations, all lead back to one red heart, titled the Game Master Frequency. A note says, this one can listen in on any station it wants.
Huh.
Looks like a surveillance program.
Surveillance program.
Someone very important. the leader of a massive on-air game built by these people. A conductor for the hundreds of story threads that pass through the Game Master's frequency. Whoever decides to call in to a call-in station, it looks like. A list of names under the stations suggests people across 6 Isolas would be playing. Muindi, Insulinda, Kotla, Grad, Samara, and even Ilmara. There's no way a little basement studio working here could pull anything like this off.
My god. It's as if the less money they had, the more ambitious their project became. The schedule. I know doom when I see it. The company was running out of funding.
Nothing. It's just lines on marble. An echo from times long gone. No one has used the fireplace in ages.
This is getting more and more interesting. What's this?
This appears to be some kind of machine with a cube-shaped heart and a wired framework. The keyboard has a rectangular on-off button. A piece of paper still hangs from the printer.
A radio computer. Just sitting here without anyone inside.
What he means is that these things cost money. Why would anyone just leave it behind?
We have one of these down at the station, but I never really learned how to use it.
The machine lights up like some prehistoric animal stirring from its slumber, revealing fluorescent play and print keys on the keyboard. The hatch on the machine's central compartment is wide open. It's empty like a beehive without its brood. Some cables have been left dangling, disconnected.
This is where the memory should go.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
Okay, so I'm looking for memory, maybe. That would make sense. What we got here? I noticed the door up to the north side. So I'm gonna check. That'll be the last thing I take a look at. Ooh, more money.
Okay. What do you think is going on with that computer, chalkboard, and fireplace?
Looks like an undercover. Yeah, it kind of does.
No, that's not it. I think it looks like one of those popular pen and paper role-playing games. Only these people were trying to automate it.
I was kind of
make
hoping
it
for the
work on
latter.
radio computers.
Utter madness, he thinks, as a compliment.
Through call-in stations, none of the players have to be physically present. Anyone in the world can participate in the game, as long as they have a two-way radio.
I have to admit, cool idea.
Then there's the Game Master frequency that listens in on the smaller call-in stations. I think that was supposed to coordinate the stories, functioning as a master of ceremonies of sorts.
His fascination has swept aside other concerns for the moment. He's a little hooked.
I found something interesting for Kim.
Not to my knowledge. They make automated games in Grad, Messina, Königstein. You know, places with industry.
Not in Revachol West, among the ruins.
But I don't think anyone has attempted to create an inter-isolary game before. We just don't have the technology. Indeed, those Welkins are a dead giveaway. Role-playing people love that stuff. The world looks like a modified version of the WeWorld board game, with hit death thrown in.
Super cool. Someone should give them millions of real immediately. This game is too good to be left unfinished.
No idea. They stopped filling out the schedule on the chalkboard. Indeed, it's ambitious and untethered from reality, but...
Kind of want to say let's finish it.
it's too late for that, I'm afraid.
Aww.
Okay, let's keep moving.
All right. Well, I got some experience out of it. Let's see what else is in here. Skis with slipstream. Yep. I noticed a drawer. Steel rotor blades. Again. Let's see what else. What do we got here? Production schedule filament memory. I'll take that. Okay, so that looks like something that would work in that little printer box thingy. Let's do it.
Tiles on the cube are still smoldering, casting the framework in a soft glow. Fluorescent play and print keys shine on the keyboard. Like a smooth draw, the filament slides into place. On the keyboard, the play key starts blinking. A bar of fabric right above the keyboard starts producing a soft hum. The sound of static seeps through the machine's planar magnetic driver. Oh no, it was already glowing and now it's also making a sound. It's probably some alien CO-like technology. The static gets louder, slowly filling up the abandoned hall, until a voice speaks out, crackling and old, cutting into the air.
Good evening, Fortress Accident en rue de Saint-Ghislaine. This is East Insulindian Repeater Station 1. Please repeat. Is this the production schedule? The filament you have inserted into the reader. That was a question. Have you inserted it into the core? Good. Please repeat the password.
Password? Of course it would have a password. That's why there's a human administrator involved.
No.
A hint system is not part of the protocol for repeater stations.
Still no. I am contractually obliged to protect the privacy of the filament holder Fortress Accident. Without filing a warrant with Lintel, I cannot give you access to this filament.
I'm afraid we are not doing that, unless we want to wait for a month.
Now, can you please repeat the password? Received. I will register this login attempt.
That sounds bad. A login attempt. Something a criminal would do. Don't worry. Passwords have a way of turning up sooner or later.
Fortress Accident. Is there anything else I can do for you today? Fortress Accident is the company on whose name the terminal you are currently using has been registered to. One moment. Fortress Accident SCA produces revolutionary interactive call-in radio games. That's what the catalog says.
That's not bad.
Any other questions? Thank you, and goodbye.
Tiles on the cube are still smoldering, casting the framework in a soft glow. Fluorescent play and print keys shine on the keyboard. Nothing happens. The filament slides out of its glowing nest. Your flashlight slides over an old green. Some of the writing has... This old fireplace is covered in lines drawn in blue and red mark. The whole thing resembles Kadran mosaic tiles. Very pedantic. Looks like someone tried to reconceptualize their business here. Look, the skis and rotor blades both bear the same slipstream logo. It seems likely that they started out making one, failed to turn a profit, and then pivoted to producing the other. That's a good question. Reality is ruthless.
Okay, quick save. Look and through the door. See what else I can find out. Maybe the password will crop up somewhere. See a bear. What's this? Oh, stuff and healing stuff for money and morale. What's the deal with this giant bear? Is that a
You
fridge?
see a terrifying ice
This is a
bear
fridge.
with a strange compartment in its belly. The door is covered in frost, and the bear's eyes are glowing red. This ice bear is a hyper carnivore. Be careful. The bear looks oddly realistic. Is it taxidermy? The lieutenant doesn't answer. His eyes are glued to the animal. A sharp slice of light shines out from its mysterious belly door. A gust of freezing cold air rushes to greet you. You hear a low grumble as the bear regulates itself. This is the inside of a refrigerator. The lieutenant takes a peek inside. His hand has found the holster of his gun.
Of course, just a giant ice bear-shaped fridge. Let's take a look inside.
The shelves are empty. All you see are crumpled ice cream wrappers
Oh,
with the brand name
Ice City.
Revachol Ice City. A handwritten note has been attached to the door. The fridge is huge. You pocket the note and the little fridge magnets keeping it on the door.
Fridge magnets.
A friendly cartoon bear smiles back at you from a glossy cellophane wrapper. It looks nothing like the fridge. The paper still smells of vanilla and chocolate.
Good question. It looks like an ice cream fridge. I know. What an unfortunate marketing choice. What is even worse, the bear is still costing them money to this day.
The fridge buzzes with energy. The electricity bill on this thing must be catastrophic.
Okay. Anything with this wrapper. Tape player, interact. The fridge. Oh, I'm sorry. It's a handwritten note.
The note is written with a blue pencil on a piece of lined office paper. The kitchen magnets have left spots on its surface.
Does it say anything interesting?
This is tangential at best, but the lieutenant's detective instinct is still active. Someone has scribbled, S. I can't believe the off-site copy is still here. The illiterate ginger kid keeps stealing stuff from the studio, so I had to hide it
What?
somewhere safe.
Yes, I can't believe the offside copy is still here.
You'll find the filament memory with the off-site copy in the frozen ice cream maker. Please take it home, ASAP. It's important. I'd do it myself if I lived in a civilized place with a freezer.
Nah.
Take care, Sully Soif.
Okay. So, ice cream maker.
Looks like someone from that radio game company upstairs. I'm a little surprised they just left their property lying here. That's a plausible hypothesis. Really? You don't have a single
Oh,
guess?
you mean Kuno.
Oh, I'm sure that child would love to get
Hey,
his hands on
skill
a filament
point.
memory. Even if he doesn't know what to do with it, he'd probably try to pawn it for speed, based on our encounter.
I want to put that in rhetoric, actually. I had already planned that. So, let's see here. Yep. Leveling that up right away. And I think I can unlock... Nope, not yet. Ah, poo. Okay. Well, at least I got that done.
I don't know. I assume it's somewhere close to the ice bear fridge.
Okay, I'll put the note away. Oops. There we go. Now I just gotta find out where this ice cream maker is. An ice cream maker, defrosted and unplugged. What's this here? Oh, hidden doorway. Hello. No, I'm gonna get back to that. Let's check this out. I don't know what that said.
This orange machine is buzzing like an old submarine. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner on top and an electric freezer that appears to be frozen shut. You slip your fingers under the frozen lid, but the ice is too cold for you to get a good grip.
Pry
If
bar.
you want to try again, then you need to have the pry bar in your hand, detective.
Yep, that's what I thought. If there's something in there, I don't want to turn the crank, because I have an odd feeling that would crush it. Actually, you know what? I'm not finding any bottles quite yet. So, pry bar in one hand, flashlight in the other.
This orange machine is buzzing like an
Low.
old submarine. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner on top and an electric freezer that appears to be frozen shut.
That sucks. I'm worried I'm going to break something if I just turn the crank. You know what? Oops. Let's leave. Let's see if I can find anything else of any use first. Like money. That's always good. What's in here? And then I'm going to check that room off to
Two
the side.
cables are plugged into the breaker box. The red one leads to the ice bear fridge and the black one to the ice cream maker nearby. Something close to you dies with a soft electric purr.
Why did you do that?
I don't know why I unplugged it. I do things without any reason.
The lieutenant raises his brows, but doesn't say anything.
Ooh. I'm hoping it thaws. Intercom wires. Okay. We got a shirt. +1 drama. Take a look at this. Two rusty rifles.
A few bricks have fallen off, revealing a compartment behind the wall. It's too dark to see in.
There is, yes. And there also appears to be something inside the hole. Interesting. Do you want...
Your hand reaches deep into darkness and spiderwebs. Rummaging around, you find rusty rifles hidden away. Most of them are rusty and inoperable, like the rest, but one catches your eye. A bolt-action model with a fine wood stock, in better cosmetic order than the others.
That's a rare sight. Seems to no longer be functional, but still a beautiful thing in its own way. It's the same type of weapon, yes, a breech loader. An interesting coincidence that we should find something so similar. But I'm afraid our search for the real murder weapon must continue. Seems like an old bunker from the revolutionary period. Look at all those rifles. Must be an old weapons cache. It means there are firearms, albeit inoperable, still lying around in Martinez. It's an interesting coincidence, I would say. Might come in useful in the future.
He likes this find.
I like this find. Okay, I don't see anything else to click on. Let's see if there's anything further I can do with the icebox now.
This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand-cranked
Okay,
ice
so
cream churner
unplugged.
and an electric freezer. The ice is slowly melting.
You know what? Let's do this. I'm gonna leave. Let's save. And do I want to unplug the bear? Is there anything else special about that bear? Oh wait, there's something here. I almost missed this stuff. All collapsed.
A thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace, coloring it pitch black. Looks like this furnace has a face, and it's a face of agony.
Let's look inside. Well, it does say a furnace.
It's dark and grimy here. In the darkness you can hear chatter. It's coming from above. A voice or several voices
Ooh.
talking to each other. near the smoke chamber, upstairs. The echo is so prominent, it's impossible to discern what the voices are saying or what's producing them.
What are you doing? Wait, really? We should investigate, see if someone's upstairs.
Okay. Let's... Yeah, I just came from upstairs. I heard voices now. Let's go back up.
Yes?
No, you're just in my way there. Can I go up this? Thank you. Okay. Oh, I just noticed this is another doorway. Well, nobody up here. I'm gonna take a look at these stairs. Oh, what's this? Puddle of melting snow. Somebody was just here. What's this? Another postcard.
An iron safety curtain curves before your eyes, folded like a bellows. It covers half the room, blocking the way into a colossal industrial chimney. This is directly above the central furnace in the cellar. The voices probably came from here.
Let's knock.
What an odd thing to do. Nothing happens. Still nothing. No one's home. Those curtains prove to be surprisingly sturdy.
Ow.
Your fist hurts now.
There must be another way to wake up whoever is in there. Maybe we should ask the lady in the bookstore what's going on here.
I think so too. I'm gonna check that. Oh wow, 2100 already. And, shoot. Because I still have yet to talk to the smoking man. And 2100 was the time that he may be home. Let's see if there's anything I can do with this.
This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner and an electric freezer.
You know what? Turn
Turning
it.
the crank feels oddly satisfying, like stirring your childhood dreams. In the distance, you hear water dripping. It's all gone now. You'll never become a poet or an entrepreneur.
Okay.
What better to assuage the creeping sense of failure than some frozen fat and sugar?
Frozen fat and sugar. Pry bar is not strong enough. I gotta find something that's stronger. Okay, so we still need to talk to what's her name? The bookstore owner. And unfortunately, I might be running out of time. I was waiting on some responses and I needed to take care of some stuff, and I was just texted those responses, so let's see. I've done this, I've hurt myself, let's heal. I'm gonna go ahead and position myself back downstairs. Oh, what the hell did I just knock over? Did I just knock a whole bunch of crap over? That was a racket. A hell of a racket. Okay. Use a dumbbell?
The barbell waits patiently.
No. Oh, it's closed. Come back tomorrow. Wait. Can I not get out? Am I trapped in here? So now what? Is there another way to exit? Because of the... Wow, okay, I didn't expect this to happen. Well, I guess that means that it wouldn't matter if... Oh, wait, yeah, there was another exit, I believe. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Brakes. What's this? Coinage. Cellar window. Oh, was this that cellar that I thought I saw something in? That cellar window? Interesting. What do we got here? Does this lead me back outside? I think it does. Oh, well, what do you know? Can I go back in now? I can, it appears. Okay. Well, then this looks like this might be a good time to go ahead and end it for the night, because I do have some stuff I gotta take care of. I'm glad I was able to get some gameplay in and found some pretty interesting stuff. So at least it didn't seem like wasted time. Anyway, thanks for joining me. Zexa, always cool to see you. And try to continue this more... I keep saying possibly tonight, but more than likely tomorrow, because I do have another stream for The Evil Within that I like to try to do at night. But yep, more than likely, continue this tomorrow, and we'll see if we can't get into that ice cream maker and figure out some of this other stuff with the memory and the bookstore owner. And I still got to talk to the smoking guy over at the apartment. He should be home, so we'll do that then as well. All right, I'll be throwing this up on YouTube as well. Be sure to check that out. And subscribe if you want to see any of my other game videos. And I will catch you again later. Thanks for joining me, and have a good night. Bye.